What are some common bad date ideas? One of the things that I hear that I think I at first I didn't agree with it, but eventually I understood that I'm not most people. So sometimes people like to go on hikes as a first date, but
Yeah.
then you're sweaty, you have to have the right clothes. You don't know if the person that you're asking to go is even outdoorsy. So, what are some common bad date ideas that you would just wish people would leave for dead?
I think hiking is one of them, to be sure. They just like, I think anything that requires a lot of effort is probably not something you want to be doing, certainly on the first day. And I would argue, really, not until you guys have been intimate together and you're into something together, you know?
Mhm.
I think going to the gym is one of the worst ones I've heard. I've heard guys say, yeah, yeah, bro, I'm going to take her on a gym date. You know, we're gonna
Mhm.
work out together. And it's like, oh, come on, man. It's just, it's not, it's not very sexy, is it? I mean, okay, I suppose you could argue in some way maybe it is, but it's kind of, you're there, you're sweating, you're in this sweaty environment. There's
Mhm.
a lot of other people. It's just not a very good vibe. As I say, I think keeping it simple is really important. Any sort of activity dates. I mean, going climbing as well is a bit sort of. The problem is, you guys, you go, you do the activity, you don't really get to know one another. You don't really get to flirt. You don't really get to sort of find out much about each other's personality. And then you kind of finish. And then what do? Well, you go home, or maybe you go for a drink afterwards. Well, okay, fine, but you could have just gone for the drink in the first place and not done the activity bit. I think the activity stuff is best safe when you're dating, and then you
Mhm.
can have fun with all that stuff.
Mhm. I agree with that. I've only heard one woman who talked about a gym date, but I mean, it's very obvious that she really likes working out. My thing is, if you go on a gym date and you have a membership and it doesn't work out, you still have to see that person possibly. So I just think it's the worst
Yeah.
idea ever.